got X-ray 1 on you. Check taxi to 1-2. And X-ray runway 7, hold, correction runway 12, hold short runway 7 will be the turn. Roger that.
Hey folks, this is not going to be a bass guitar video or a bicycle review or a fitness equipment review. This is going to be a review of an RC toy that I bought recently. It's a remote control helicopter, as you can see. It is really awesome. The features it has, especially for the price. I'm going to read from the website. This is called the Sky Cheetah from Silverlit. Uses a special coaxial system and 3-channel with high precision control with excellent flying stability through deploying gyroscopic technology. It can go up, down, left, right, forward, and backward, and recharging through a USB cord, which is very convenient. Well, as you can see, there's the helicopter. This is the USB plug. And this is the controller right here. So it says it has 3-channel with gyro, recharging through USB, 2 colors assorted, battery requirements, the Sky Cheetah 1 rechargeable battery, which is included in here, and the transmitter takes 4 AA batteries, and it's suitable for age 10 plus, so nailed that. So before I get into showing you some of the flight characteristics, I'm going to show you the only con that I could come up with for this thing, and that is the tiny minuscule little button to turn the helicopter on. I mean, it is just it took me about 10 minutes to figure out what they were talking about. It was in the instructions. There is a little picture, and the little picture I have circled on here, which shows the switch to turn it on. So a charging plug was easy to find, kind of. It was under here. You just plug that in like this. Yeah, right. And then the other end just goes into your computer in a USB port. Very simple. And I think it said for every half hour to 45 minutes of charging, you get 5 minutes of flight time. So if you charge it for an hour, you should get a good 10 minutes of flight time, which isn't bad at all. But the switch is right above the port here. And it's the tiniest little switch you've ever seen. If I flick it, then the cool light on the front comes on, and you can turn on your transmitter and start flying, which I will do in about a minute. So here's a brief tutorial on the controller. To turn it on, you just flick the switch here. You'll hear a beep. Red light will come on and flash. The throttle is the left one. Just pull it forward. And then the directional is over here. Forward, back, left, right. And then it has 2 trim buttons, left and right. If your helicopter is slowly rotating to the left, you press the right trim button one at a time until it stops, and vice versa for the left. And these are different channels up here. I haven't really had to use any except the one all the way to the left. So let's get started. So let's first go over here and turn the thing back on with the extremely small switch. And we'll turn this on. It's going to go up very fast. I'm going to have to do another video quickly because it will go out of range very quickly. I really need somebody else to film this while I'm controlling it, because I can't do both at the same time. So we'll try and keep it within range of the camera. Oops. Now let's try that again. There we go. So one thing I should mention before I do a landing is this thing is extremely durable. I've crashed it. It takes a lot of practice to get, you know, good where you're not crashing every 2 seconds or every minute. But I banged it into walls, I banged it into the ceiling, I banged it into furniture, and although it sounds terrible when it hits something, I have not I have not broken anything on this helicopter. It's extremely durable. The only thing that happened once was there's these little two-ended pieces that push on one of the rotors, and one of them, it came off one of the little spindles. I was able to just quickly replace it and put it back on. It's been fine ever since. And believe it or not, this thing is made in France. So how often do you hear that? Not very often. Alright, so I'm gonna try and drop it down for a landing without crashing. And that's how we do it. So here's a good tip for you. Whenever you're going to pick this thing up, make sure your controller's off. Although it will not hurt, it's not going to slice you because these are plastic and very thin. They just more of an annoyance, like a mosquito. But definitely make sure this is off before you pick it up, because there have been times where I pick them both up and accidentally hit the throttle and it starts spinning. It's like, oh, but it's not going to slice your skin. So to sum up, this is a great little RC helicopter. You can fly inside your home. Obviously the more space you have, the better. But even in a smaller space, if you get good at it, you can still utilize it and fly it around. I got this at Barnes & Noble, and it was only $30. And I've had it for like, I think a week or two. I've been flying it almost every day. And it's a lot of fun and very durable. So check it out. It's the Silverlit Sky Cheetah. And it's awesome.